Welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the top 10 most expensive holiday destinations. From crystal clear waters and white sandy beaches to luxury resorts and designer shops, these destinations are sure to indulge your senses and provide a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of luxury travel. Number 1. Bora Bora. This tiny island in French Polynesia burns a large hole in the pockets of many visitors. Although the island is beautiful and provides a luxurious experience, a typical night on the island will cost you at least $800, with meals included, of course. There's also the minor issue of transportation. Flights to the middle of the South Pacific aren't exactly cheap these days. Nonetheless, Bora Bora attracts a fair share of celebrities, business elite, and political power brokers. Unless you have your heart set on Bora Bora, there are a number of lesser-known islands in French Polynesia to choose from, many of which have lower rates due to decreased demand and a less developed tourist reputation. That also means you can beat the crowds, which is equivalent to having your own private island for half the price. If you must go to Bora Bora, look for all-inclusive vacation packages and hotels that offer discounts for booking multiple nights. You can also save money by visiting during the off-season, which runs from December to March. Number 2. Oslo. Norway's capital is scenic and delightful, full of Scandinavian charm and reminiscent of the Viking history of the Norwegians. The proximity of scenic mountain vistas and the famous fjords, as well as rows upon rows of colorful houses, can easily take your breath away. Oslo, like its Scandinavian counterparts, is clean and safe, and the majority of the population speaks almost fluent English, making it easy for the inexperienced tourist to get around and explore. Having said that, Norway is well known for being the most expensive country in Scandinavia and Northern Europe. Although the country is rich in oil and its citizens are relatively well off, higher wages and relative wealth have contributed to service sectors and tourist industries, charging about 20% more than anywhere else in Western Europe and a whopping 70% more than world averages. It's no surprise that Oslo is the world's most expensive city. There are websites that offer tips and tricks for sticking to your budget. Number 3. British Virgin Islands. The British Virgin Islands have earned a reputation as a wealthy British playground. Sir Richard Branson, the founder and CEO of Virgin Corporation, owns a villa on a private island that he rents out to wealthy clients. Guana Island is another pricey destination. Because Guana has no public access, you must fly into neighboring Beef Island and then take the resort's boat to your final destination. Guana is approximately 895 acres in size, with sandy white beaches and an average of 30 guests. Yoga and tennis lessons are available. Snorkeling, bird watching, and outdoor activities, such as hiking, are also available. In low season, a sea view cottage will set you back nearly $700 per night. Number 4. New York City. New York is, unsurprisingly, one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. NYC is the heart of many industries in the United States, including several cultural industries, and it has long been a hub for both business and artists. Of course, the NYC tourism industry thrives on this reputation and benefits greatly from it. They justify higher rates by citing high demand and limited space. But the truth is that many hotels are simply overpriced, with luxury hotel rates starting at $730 per night, and the average price for a mid-range hotel being $350. NYC is not a place for the budget-conscious traveler, unless you want to take a chance on a blind deal or risk staying in a dive. Given that New York City is home to a $1,000 sundae and a steak that costs the same as your hotel, it's not surprising that the city that represents America is also home to American excess. Number 5. Tuscany. Few people think of Tuscany when they think of Italy, but those who do may discover that less visited or out-of-the-way destinations aren't always a ticket to a cheap vacation. Despite the fact that more people visit cities such as Rome, Naples, Florence, and Venice, Tuscany is one of the most expensive regions in Italy. Tuscany's allure stems from its long history, which dates back to pre-Roman times. Many of the hotels aren't even hotels at all, but rather ancient villas that have been transformed into opulent suites for wealthy tourists. Tuscany is a welcome relief for those who want to avoid the tourist traps that many other Italian cities have become. However, its cost is comparable to that of Rome or Florence. The area is stunning and famous for its vineyards, but the accommodations can be a little rough. Some of the buildings are simply old barns that have been converted, and they still cost around $3,000 or $4,000 per week. Add in a car rental. You'll need one to get around, and a plethora of enticing truffle dishes, and you're looking at an expensive European vacation. Number 6. Seychelles. Another island getaway is added to the list. Seychelles, like Fiji, is a country made up of several islands. The island of Frigate is located in the Indian Ocean, just south of the main island of Mal. The main reason for Seychelles' inclusion on the list is the high cost of visiting the other islands. Frigate elevates the term expensive to a whole new level. Unsurprisingly, the island is a private resort with 17 luxurious villas made of mahogany and African teak wood and featuring marble floors, ocean views, jacuzzis, and infinity pools. The resort is deeply committed to environmental preservation, so the island's jungle and 7 beaches are well protected. Activities include windsurfing and guided hiking. Villas must be rented for a minimum of 3 days and rates start around $3,000, or about $1,000 USD a day. Number 7. Paris. Paris, France, like New York, has become a popular tourist destination for many people. With a long history and a significant role in shaping both Europe and the New World, Paris has earned a reputation as a romantic city. Aided by the city's quaint café culture, the French love of pastries, wine, and chocolate, and images of the iconic Eiffel Tower lit up at night. The number of royal castles and lavish cathedrals, many of which date from the Middle Ages, add to the appeal of the popular French city and provide history buffs, architecture enthusiasts, and even the average tourist with an exciting sightseeing adventure. However, Paris's popularity has resulted in the city becoming one of the most expensive tourist destinations in the world. Number 8. Dubai. In the last decade or so, much has been said about Dubai. This Middle Eastern hotspot has become a mecca of modern excess, which has made it popular with wealthy tourists. Dubai, financed by oil wealth, was built by the rich for the rich as a playground for those who can afford it. Dubai is all about spending money, from man-made islands to the luxurious Burj Al Arab and soaring towers. If you're on a tight budget, you should avoid visiting this location. In fact, the majority of Dubai's economy revolves around money or conspicuous consumption. Although the city boasts scenic coastline and a desert oasis, there is little to do outside of spending money in large shopping centers or on expensive outings, such as day trips on yachts or renting a helicopter. The entire experience, even if you have the funds, feels a little bit empty, especially since many of the people who are living there are temporary workers longing to return home. Dubai lacks the culture and character that makes so many other expensive destinations appealing. Still, if you must, you can drop $20,000 to spend a night at Dubai's best hotel. Number 9. Muscat Cay. The Bahamas Exumas, or Out Islands, have long been a popular destination for the wealthy and famous. Ernest Hemingway paid them a visit. David Copperfield claimed that one of them held the Fountain of Youth, and for the price tag on Muscat Cay, you'd really hope he was right about that. Muscat Cay is one of 11 islands in Copperfield Bay, and it, like the others, is an all-or-nothing deal. You must rent the entire island for nearly $40,000 per night. What's the advantage? You're allowed to choose who gets to stay with you on your Caribbean island escape. You can invite up to 11 people to share the resort with you and all your gourmet. Meals are included in the price. Activities include deep-sea fishing and diving. You'll also get a personal fireworks show, and a customized treasure hunt can be added to your vacation package, for some additional cash, of course. Number 10. Fiji. Contrary to popular belief, Fiji is a collection of 332 islands, not just one. According to numerous reports, Fiji is one of the best and most exclusive travel destinations in the South Pacific. The country is not only regarded as a pristine island retreat with a keen sense of environmental preservation, but it is also renowned for its natural beauty and remoteness. The word on the street is that there is a lot of snow on the way, so we're going to need some snow. While you can get to the main islands relatively cheaply, many of the country's smaller islands are actually privately owned, either by individuals or by resort companies, and the majority of them charge exorbitant fees for a visit. Mantangi Island, a 240-acre horseshoe-shaped volcanic island, is one such example. Visit the beach, go snorkeling or diving, and take a hike through the island's rainforest. After a long day, unwind in the outdoor jacuzzi and lava rock shower. Some might argue that this level of luxury is a steal, but with rates starting at slightly more than $600 per night, this lavish escape is unlikely to fit many travelers' budgets. And there you have it, our top 10 most expensive holiday destinations. We hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration for your next luxury vacation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel-related content and leave a comment below with your dream luxury destination. Safe travels!